Your camera's on.
Dhruv, are you telling me?
Hi, you're watching ET Markets Live. I'm Neha Vashisht, and I welcome you all to a brand new episode of IPO Talk, where we discuss the latest IPOs in town and much more. In today's session, we will be discussing the SME IPO of Sacheerome Limited. The IPO is currently open for subscription till 11th of June. To discuss more, I'm here with Mr. Manoj Arora, Managing Director at Sacheerome Limited, and Mr. Dhruv Arora, who is the whole-time director at Sacheerome. Thank you so much, Mr. Manoj and Mr. Dhruv, for joining us today on ET Markets Live.
Our pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
So let's quickly start our session for today, and let's start with Mr. Manoj first. Mr. Manoj, let's start with Sacheerome. What is the company all about, and what is the business model all about?
Neha, we are in the creation and production of fragrances and flavors. And we
Hmm.
thank you very much for providing us this opportunity to explain about Sacheerome, which is also known as Sacheerome all over the world. Guys, Sacheerome is a leading creative house and bulk manufacturer, as I told you, of the
Hmm.
flavors and fragrances, offering innovative, high quality, cost efficient fragrances and flavors coupled with technologies to improve their performance and preference to our global as well as domestic customers in the food and non food grade FMCG products.
Okay.
We have, yeah, please, can I continue?
No,
We
no, please continue. Please continue.
yeah, we have fully integrated operations from R&D to robotic production, which is powered by advanced automation and proprietary technologies. Today, Sacheerome is positioned as a trusted innovative partner to major consumer brands. We are in the B2B segment of the business, partnering with leading FMCG brands in India and world over. In the fragrances segment, we cater to diverse categories such as hair care, fabric care, cosmetics, candles, fine fragrances, personal care, personal wash, body care, home care, hygiene. You have seen that how the hygiene has played a role during COVID.
Hmm.
Hand sanitizer, floor cleaners. We were the provider of the essential commodities also. In the flavor, we cater to bakery, beverages, confectionery, oral care, dairy, seasoning, health, and nutrition.
All right. So, Mr. Manoj, while we're at it, we will talk about the products and technology later on in the conversation as well. But while we're at it, let's also talk about the IPO first. So, what are the key objectives of the IPO, and how will be the funds used across production, R&D, and global expansion?
Neha, we are in this line of business for almost 100 years in the line of aroma ingredients. And in the fragrances, we are a leading player for last 40 years.
Hmm.
Sacheerome already has the one of the best world-class manufacturing facility, which is robotic. But now we are going for the expansion, which will further strengthen our position in the industry. As I told that our existing facility is also world class at par with the best. But
Hmm.
with the increased capacity, and at the modern facility comprising of manufacturing, research, and innovation, quality center, application center, consumer evaluation center, and as well as perfumery training center, which is very rare in
Hmm.
the world. The various other detailed and facilities for both fragrance and flavors at Jeddah, and uh, uh, and also will use some of the funds for the general corporate purpose.
All right. Let's come to you, Dhruv. Sacheerome has a 7 lakh 60,000 kg annual capacity, and it also exports to 30 plus countries. How do you see these figures evolve post the IPO?
Neha, thank you for that question. So, our business is driven by research and development to meet the aspirations of
Hmm.
our key accounts. And they share their requirements with us in the shape of well defined briefs, which are based on our marketing insights and their marketing insights, keeping under consideration factors like demography, age group, income, and there are various other factors before they decide on the launch of their new products.
Hmm.
So currently, Sacheerome has an annual production capacity of 760,000 kilos, like you said, across its fragrances and flavors division. In FY25, we achieved a capacity utilization of above 90%, reflecting strong demand and operational
Hmm.
efficiency. So, with the support from the IPO, we are going to add further 200,000, 2 lakh through a new state-of-art R&D facility under development in Jeddah,
Okay.
and which will give us a total capacity of 2,760,000 kgs in total.
Well, that's quite a big number. But let's also talk about tech. Mr. Manoj also mentioned about technology, and you also mentioned about that. So, what technological innovations has Sacheerome introduced, and how have they expanded your product portfolio?
Sure. So we as a company, we relentlessly work to understand consumer behaviors deeply. Our
Mm,
research-based technologies are designed to address any gap in the consumer experiences and market products. So we further collaborate with our customers on how we can further improve their products with the use of innovative technologies. So we have unique technologies like SAC Odocon, SAC MaxiCap, SAC NeoCap, SAC With, and many
mm.
others. So these technologies, they can be adopted across multiple categories, and they give us an edge. Regarding technologies in our production, so we moved to robotic manufacturing in 2015, and we are further expanding on our production capabilities by adding the most advanced robots, which give us scale, precision, and speed. And yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Manoj also mentioned about Yera facility. So, let's also talk about that. Coming to you, Mr. Manoj, with the upcoming Yera facility, how do you plan to build a competitive edge in India, and what is the facility all about as well?
Neha, with the relentless efforts of over 4 decades, we have built a strong in-house creative ecosystem comprising of R&D specialists, perfumers, and flavorists, and a team of over 150 professionals.
Mm.
Our core functional collaboration between creative, sales, R&D, and other departments enables us to consistently deliver impactful, market-relevant fragrances and flavors, as well as the solutions across diverse categories. Yet facility will expand our capacity and
Mm.
accelerate innovation, enabling us to meet growing demand of FMCG companies for differentiated scents to cater our prestigious brands.
All right. My next question is to both of you, and anyone can start. We talked about a lot of developments that you guys have, incorporated in the business, and also along with that, a lot of innovation. So, how will these developments shift the global F&F value chain toward a made in India focus? Because I think a lot of focus in terms of a lot of, genres, a lot of sectors in India has shifted to made in India. What is your USP and how do you plan to go forward?
You know, made in India is the buzz word over. The development of new fragrances and flavors coupled with better technologies is a critical is critical to meet growing demands of our Indian as well as international customers.
Hmm.
And to accelerate the global expansion strategy with the focus of Made in India, we are working towards this expansion plan. Neha, India is a home to some of the most important aroma ingredients, which play a significant role in the usage in end products to
Hmm.
entice our senses, both via taste and smell, and as well as wellness and hygiene as hero ingredients across area of products. And India is taking the lead uh, in the same and making it make in India. Dhruv wanted
Uh,
to add something on
yeah,
this.
I would
Yeah.
like to add on here as well.
Sure.
So, there's a transformation which is taking place by Ministry
Hmm.
of Ayush, National Medicine Plants Board. There's Aroma Park in Uttarakhand. There's Purple Revolution, which is taking place in Jammu and Kashmir, which
Hmm.
is led by the Ministry of Science and Technology, and also the Aroma Mission of CSIR and CMAP. So these are the few initiatives India has taken in the aromatic crop-based agroeconomy. So the increase in demand of natural aroma ingredients is giving a boost to aroma cultivation, and various states and central government organizations are also taking initiatives to help cultivate the alternative or alternate crops as well.
Amazing. So, Dhruv, let's also talk about some numbers. With the global F&F market valued at around $33.3 billion in 2024, how do you plan to capture more share in the key markets like the Middle East, Europe, or even Southeast Asia?
Great. So, Sacheerome enjoys great relationships with best of the FMG companies, which are based out of Middle East, which are based out of Europe, USA, and Asia. And these relationships, they're not new. They've been developed over the years by proving our core key competencies and
Hmm.
delivering and offering our to our various customers. So, what we've done is we've invested a lot of learning into understanding their requirements, and now we're engaging with them actively to provide world-class fragrances and flavors which evoke the
Hmm.
senses and stir the feelings.
All right. So before we close, I want to come to Mr. Manoj Arora. Um, I want to understand how does your integrated R&D to delivery model, supported by the capacity expansion, could help serve the FMCG and D2C brands better in India and globally right now?
Neha, one of our biggest differentiator is that Sacheerome was one of the first in India to put up the robotic plant
Hmm.
for the fragrances and flavors both. So, along with the capacity expansion, the level of automation, precision, accuracy, and speed will increase. This will cut down the production time as well as cost and improves consistency, which is very important for any business. It allows us to create complex fragrances formulations at bigger scale while meeting the high customization needs of our clients in India and world over.
All right. Now, before we close, any closing remarks to the retail investors from you, Dhruv, or Mr. Manoj Arora? Both of you can give your closing remarks.
Guys, we are in this business of aroma ingredients for over 100 years and in the fragrance and flavors for fragrances for 40 years plus, and we started flavors in 2008. We have taken the lead in this industry by our relentless efforts, by very, very hard work, and proving our capabilities. We shall continue to, to provide innovative products, new technologies at a very cost effective price to the global markets. As you mentioned about Make in India, which is a game changer. India enjoys a great reputation world over. People trust us. Trust us
Hmm.
means trust Indians, and we are taking the advantage of that. Maybe my generation has worked very hard to achieve the name in the global market, and Sacheerome, with the experience of a person like me and a young blood like Dhruv, will continue to provide the great products in time to come.
All right. Anything you would like to add, Dhruv?
Yes. So, we've been valued and trusted by the global FMCG companies based out here in India and the Indian FMCG companies, of course. So, we continue to deliver on a promise of giving most performing products, cost effective solutions, a lot of new technologies. It's exciting time for us to be here on the IPO itself. And we assure all the investors that we will continue to perform and get up like we've been doing in the past. We'll continue to do that in the future as well.
Yeah,
Superb.
India is
Well,
unstoppable.
yeah.
India is unstoppable. India is marking its not only present but showing the world. Yes, we can do anything, and with the best of the intentions and integrity, we will continue to
Hmm.
do perform better.
Absolutely. You added the perfect line to end this session, and we all are pretty proud to be Indians, and we hope for a positive future for India and the Indian economy as well. Well, this marks the end of our segment for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Manoj and Mr. Dhruv, for joining us today on ET Markets Live.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Our
Thanks for
pleasure.
giving
Thank
us
you
the
so much.
thank you.